Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Life of Wonders. My name is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then feel more than welcome to subscribe to it, and that way you will not be missing out on any of my future videos. Now today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail beautiful Series 5 Victoria Whitman. Now, I'm super excited to have this one here with us because this means that finally, after so much anticipation and waiting, just in general terms, dolls have arrived to Europe, and that actually can extend to both Series 5 of Rainbow High and Series 2 of Shadow High, as well as Monster High. I know, I mean, it's taken forever for Monster High to even being sold in this part of the world, but now it's happening. And then the newest releases of Mattel as well, so you can expect really cool reviews coming up real soon. So today's the time for Victoria, and I have to say that she's gorgeous. I was so lucky to pick up mine in person, which is something I would completely recommend, especially nowadays that quality control can be a little bit tricky. I can say that I had a few different Victoria dolls, you know, on my hands, and they were all different, ever so slightly, but different in terms of screening, the routine, and things like that. And I'm generally not as picky. In fact, I get all my stuff online, and most of the time is completely blinded. Uh, but in this case, I would say if you have the chance, uh, go get your characters in person. So anyway, this is the box, which is very cool. It's a bit smaller than what we're used to, just in general, when we talk about Rainbow High. This time around, they've included this gorgeous sketch of her as part of the window display, and I have to say that I am missing so very much the second outfits. I know that we're provided with more accessories, but as prices are going up, I think that seriously I could definitely do with less sewing machines, for example, or hangers for that matter, and having a second outfit, because I think that's kind of a mandatory trend if we want to keep it fashion, oriented. So I really hope that we move back to that at some point. Anyway, so here is Victoria. Um, a lovely girl. I think she represents the color yellow, but with like pink touches here and there, like quite possibly strawberry blonde vibes, and gold rosé or honey, strawberry honey blonde color. I don't know, but that is actually the color that's missing from the palette for the rainbow in this series 5, and I think that would be her because she's blonde, but then she's got these, strawberry strikes, and then really pastel, very very subtle pink colors that are like honey, um yeah, melon, I don't know, peachy as well, I would guess. But anyway, so we're going to be discovering that and so much more as I take it out of the box. Here it gives us a direct link to the series. All of them are actually design focused, and then on the back of the box we can find her being besties, right, with Olivia Woods, which I'm truly excited about as well. And then we can read Rainbow High doesn't follow trends, we make them. Watch at Shadow High. In the world of fashion, we always make the cut. So I will be taking her out of the box, and that way I will be sharing all her glory serious details. Well, before I continue, I wanted to show you the different sketch that we can find, representing Victoria on the inside. I find this pretty cool, and I wish these were placed in such way we could easily keep them. I will be cutting mine out for sure because I like these sketches so much, especially as they're fashion designers. And now I will continue with the review. Alright, so here we have her out of the box, and I have to admit that I already conditioned her hair because it was a bit too messy for me. So it's been washed and conditioned for all of you wondering. Now I've placed her here in the middle with all her accessories to her left, and then the stand and comb to her right. And now I have to say that I get why we're getting a pink stand for her, because she's giving me pink vibes as well. But I don't particularly agree with the shade of pink we are getting for her stand. I mean, to me, this is just a recycled stand that it's been thrown at her when I believe she's deserving of having her own, color stand, which would be so much more of a salmon honey based color. In my opinion, because these colors cannot be found anywhere on the doll or the outfit for that instance. I think they've done a better job for the accessories though, as we can find a couple of hangers which are a pale pink with that hint of warmth that almost feels like, once again, it's not just pastel pink, but it feels more towards a salmon color. And then the blow dryer has colors that we can definitely see on both the shoes and throughout the outfit. And then the golden accents obviously relate to the strawberry blonde golden vibes I'm getting from her. Then we have the mobile phone that's open on Instagram, and the case is translucent pink with the rainbow high pattern. And then we have this sewing machine. I believe we're getting tons of these very same accessory, but if I could only have one, it would be this one. I love the pearly pink feeling to it, and then of course it can move as well. And then we have as the last piece of accessories, we have this makeup palette, which is super cool. I love the color, and the only thing that's missing is the brushes, but I guess she can share the brushes with, I don't know, Priscilla Perez, for example. So now we'll be focusing on her. She's truly breathtaking, and I think that she might have become one of my favorites, and the reason is quite possibly because she looks very human, if that makes sense. I mean, I think that we are so used to the fantasy colors for both the hair and the eyes that just having something that would resemble more of a realistic outcome feels really cool. Like, for example, what we got for the premium Paris Hilton doll, which I will be reviewing in no time. She feels so different because of that, and it would actually be a potentially awesome idea to create a series in which we are given natural hair colors with accents of other, streaks of hair, highlights, or things with, the colors of the rainbow, but having realistic hair colors. That would be something so awesome. And I think, well, it's already done for her, in my opinion, and then also for her eyes. And oh my goodness, this face is perfect. That's why I think it's kind of very important to pick yours in the physical store if you can, because here there are various elements that are taking place, and you would want to be careful with it. So she's got a pretty pale complexion, but with like brown undertones, I would say. Um, when I compare her with Mini Choi or with Delilah, um, she has more nude undertones that make her skin look even more realistic, if that makes sense. Anyway, so and then we can find all these freckles scattered throughout the body, blushed areas as well. And I love it because these little freckles look so gorgeous on her. I think that the combination of colors they've decided to put on her is just magnificent. And then all these freckles that are scattered throughout her body, going from her face to everywhere, really. And then a bit of blush in different areas. It's just so awesome how it's been achieved. And she's looking so amazing. Now, this time she has brown eyebrows and brow lashes, which is it's a new feature, I would say. I think we saw white lashes for Delilah because she's albino, but just having natural again, it's that's why these all feel so different. She's got natural eyelashes that go with her hair color, so that is pretty awesome. And then the way they have accentuated the lips with this saturation in certain places is just so beautiful, in my opinion. The smoky eye really feels perfect on her. And then when it comes to jewelry, we find these two earrings that first I thought they would be two pieces, but in fact it's just the one single piece all attached, and it doesn't dangle or anything. It's just like that piece. I thought the flower might be separate, but no. Nevertheless, it's very nicely done. The petals of the flower are like a pearly color, and then the rest of it is a structure, a vertical structure in gold and white. And then as we move down to the center of the body, we can see her outfit, which is a two pieces outfit, top and skirt, and it's just so delicate, so cool, and so sweet. So for the top we have well, this inner top that is made out of satin and then is layered with these how many, I think it's like just the one layer on the front with this very cool symmetrical cut, and then two layers for around the shoulders, and the over layer has this embroidery for the stem of the flowers, which I believe are blossom tree flowers. And then for the inner layer we can find the pearls added to it, and it's just so cool. And then it's all held by a piece of string in gold, which I'll see if I can replicate that when I'm undressing her. And then the skirt has many more layers, like 5 different layers with pearls scattered all throughout, and it's very beautiful. This is giving me lots of Little Mermaid, especially the Ultimate Princess Celebration skirt vibes in a way. But the two pieces are awesome. And then to finish we find these super cool, basic, but very elegant and very her in the way that again it's very consistent when it comes to the colors. It's nude with gold, and it has um it has a very basic shape, but the coloring of them make them stand out quite a bit. The soles are painted one color, then the platform is another color, the straps are a complete different color, and then we have all these golden accents, and then on the back we can see the RH for Rainbow High, and as you can see there are freckles really nicely scattered all throughout. And now I will show you how the hair, well,
first of all, we can see that it's parted in the middle, and then we find two braids that originate from here with two other strands of hair. And now I will show you how it looks, or how it's been done on the, I mean, it's really beautiful, very simple. I mean, it's a very simple hairstyle, but very cool. And the blend that they've used for her is just so magnificent. That's why I'm getting, again, most of it feels like salmon color, but I think it's more of a strawberry blonde. um so anyway, this is how the two braids and the two extra pieces or streaks of hair meet on the back. And then her hair is super soft, it's really densely rooted, and it would go, it's wavy, and it would go to her calves, um as you can see. So anyway, she's so pretty, and I'm super happy to have added Victoria to my collection, because again, from the promotional pictures, I wasn't too sure. I think that the eyebrow um thing being shorter than usual, and you know, in the promotional pictures you cannot really make a decision, I think, based on that. And it's when I saw her in person when I truly felt I I had fallen in love anyway. So yeah, that's that. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and if you have, well, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye.